is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected.
Just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here is Young. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's got it. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much room there as he'll get it up only to about the 21. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. They go play action. Young. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Shoves him aside. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And
open man is Mingo, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Up the middle they go with Sanders.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Another run here with Sanders. Shoves him aside. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
49 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A first down throw for Young. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Katie able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on for the 5th time here today. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. On second, here's Algier. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire.
It's Week 15 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Jared Goff. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Lions and the Broncos, and it's all up next.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. To Montgomery to begin the drive. A great move by Montgomery. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Goff now to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now an injured player here, so a stoppage, and that's Jameson Williams who's shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Third and short yardage, Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From his goal line here, Goff.
That is caught by Laporta.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Going up the gut, Montgomery.
To about the 35, 2nd down. The Lions had 6 and 7, a game under 500 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Montgomery
fights loose. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job. Stop.
And in for the Lions touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off play action. Here's Goff.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns.
And he's going to take this one back to the... So back here on this play. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Pushing his way inside the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Goff.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was a long pass attempt downfield, and the ball was popped up in the air. And how come things go from really fast to almost slow motion when the ball's up in the air and the defender's unable to haul it in before it hits the ground?
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. That's returnable now for Smith.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. On first down, it's gone. Complete to Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Goff now looks to throw.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And the return will... They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It got his man complete.
Look at the big man rumble.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Sam.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Here's Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They run straight ahead with Snell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And out of bounds right around the 20. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
Goff looking to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Bell from the gun. It's a give to Montgomery. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Back to Montgomery on second down.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. Back now at Ford Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down. Play action. It's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line. Now a give running right is Montgomery.
Now during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Toss left to Montgomery. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Randy Gregory has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
Patterson's kick is good.
And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
Now 2nd and 4.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Goff going to shift him around.
A give. This is Montgomery. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Here's 2nd down.
Handoff comes to Montgomery. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Goff now to throw.
Pass complete downfield. It's Raymond.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Here's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Montgomery. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They try again with Montgomery. Stop short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal.
Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Now for the extra point.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. Caught by Dulcich. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory. And they're going to need a miracle. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. One last shot for Wilson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
To not finish a game on a defensive penalty, that's why they get one more untimed attempt.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Where they came so